was a demon. Now, it was around 2 years prior. 2016 is when I really started watching the NBA. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro. When I seen 2018 LeBron James, I couldn't believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes. Now, mind you, at the time, I was not a fan of LeBron James. I was still a Laker fan. I hated LeBron. I did. I hated LeBron at this time, bro. But in 2020, things changed. You know, LeBron, he became my favorite player of all time. You know, that's just what happens, man. You know, he came to the team and he got us a ring. So I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is really a legend. I can't really hate on him. You know, he's that guy. What is there to hate about? This guy is great. He's awesome. I got him over Michael Jordan. It's crazy how things didn't change, bro, because I used to hate LeBron James, bro. I was tired of hearing his name in every single conversation, bro. Like, I was really tired of it. And the only reason people was saying his name, bro, is because he kept making it to the finals every time. And that shit used to irk me. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That shit used to irk me. And I feel like a lot of y'all are the same way currently. Y'all hate LeBron so much that y'all don't want to give him his credit. And I know how it feels. Y'all hate him so much that y'all just don't want to give him his credit. The man been to 8 straight finals, man. Come on. 8 straight finals. He got 4 rings, potentially 5 rings, bro. If he gets this 5th ring, what can y'all really say, bro? What can y'all say? Y'all can't say Luka carried. He didn't carry shit. Luka did not carry the leg. Yo, I'm telling you, if we win right now, niggas gonna say that's Luka ring, that's not LeBron ring. I promise you niggas about to say that. And Luka wasn't, bro, Luka did not carry the Lakers. Don't get me wrong, bro. He might be the best player on the Lakers right now, bro. But, bro, you can't say he carried the Lakers when LeBron is averaging like 25 points, bro. That makes no sense. I feel like that's what y'all gonna say when we win the ring this year. I feel like that's what y'all gonna say. Because I already know we're gonna win the ring, bro. It just makes sense. It just makes sense for us to win the ring. It just makes sense. I mean, you got the Thunder. They're the best seed, bro. We're not worried about them, though, bro. We're not worried about them. I think we played them tonight, matter of fact, because, you know, we're not worried about the Thunder. But, bro, I already know we're going to win the ring. I just know. I got a feeling. I just got a feeling. But, yeah, man, when I seen 2018 James Harden, though, bro, I meant James Harden. I mean, he was a beast that year, too. We could really have a conversation about that. James Harden in 2018? Oh, my God. But, nah, we talk about LeBron, though. LeBron in 2018, bro. This guy was just unbelievable. He didn't look real. Like, I'm going to be honest, bro. 2018 LeBron James, he did not look human. He looked like he was, like, created in a lab somewhere. That's what 2018 LeBron James looked like. He deadass looked like he was created in a laboratory. Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, no, it's no way this guy hit that shit, man. Nobody. When I mean no one, bro.
Any version
I mean
of
no
LeBron
one
James.
could believe this
Which
guy.
one are you choosing? The 2009
yeah, man. Let's get into this video. This
twitchy,
shit.
high-flying volume scorer.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
How about villain LeBron at his athletic peak in Miami? Or maybe 2016 Bron with his blend of experience and offensive versatility?
I couldn't believe he won that
You really
ring in
can't go wrong with
2016.
any
I
of
was
them.
like, no
But
way.
without question, I'm taking 2018 LeBron.
Yo, this LeBron,
His
bro.
combination of elite athleticism, razor-sharp IQ, unpredictable playmaking,
Shoulda
and
won
his ability
MVP.
to take over in the clutch was surreal. It was like every version of LeBron thrown into one, and he needed all of it to single.
It's like every time I watch a Cavs game, this man doing something insane. I'm like, oh my God, look at this guy. Every time I would watch a Cavs game, bro, he would do something that would just amaze me, bro.
Facing LeBron in 2018 was simply terrifying. The dude was driven by vengeance, and the reason is because, well, actually, it'd be easier just to show you. After winning his hometown a historic championship in 2016, he and Kyrie Irving were viewed as the league's premier duo. There's no way this would be their last title together. Except it was. Kevin Durant signed with the Golden State Warriors during the 2016 offseason, and the
That
league
shit was crazy.
was cooked. Cleveland would face them in the 2017 finals and get smoked in 5. On his way back to the locker room, disappointed yet confident, LeBron daps up Kyrie and tells him,
Bro, y'all
"We'll
think
be back."
KD would have won a
But
ring
in reality,
if he didn't
only
sign
one
with
of
them?
would be back. Just 4 weeks later, Kyrie demands a trade out of Cleveland with reports stating that he no longer wants to be in LeBron's shadow. 1 month later, he was gone. I can only imagine that LeBron felt disrespected and betrayed. He was left alone to carry the Cavaliers, and there was no doubt that it fueled
was fucked
him,
up.
because in 2018, the dude was a full-on demigod.
Shit, Kyrie was going stupid
Opening
this
night
year
for
too,
LeBron and
though.
Cavs was straight to business. A matchup against the Boston Celtics and the new face of their franchise. But James cooked. He lit up the C's for 29, 16, and 9 with 13 of those in the fourth quarter. Kyrie misses a 3 over LeBron to tie the game at the buzzer. They dap up one last time, and the LeBron carry job begins. Well, actually, this was
What the
just
nigga say
opening
now?
act.
He missed
Game
LeBron,
9 of the
huh?
season against the Washington Wizards is when it truly began.
Kyrie a legend, though.
James all the way and the finish. James goes back door, inside, count it and one.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Drives it hard, finishes and one.
Like, he really made that shit, man.
Began.
James all the way and the finish.
No, not this, not this.
Back door.
He makes shit like this, dude.
James drives it hard, finishes and one. 8 to shoot. Sets for 3. Puts it in. Clock at 5. James backs in, turns toward the baseline.
He been doing that shit for a long time.
Shot's good and the foul. 56 points and counting.
56 points?
57.
57?
57. You know, this fuckery wasn't supposed to go on for much longer. Yet
LeBron
here he
is-
is at 33 years old.
I seen that tweet on
dropping
Twitter.
The second highest scoring performance of his career, alongside 11 boards, 7 dimes, 3 steals, and a couple blocks. He is not human. By this point, Cleveland was just 4-5 on the season, but LeBron's performance sparked a little bit of magic. A clutch time dagger at the Garden, and Cleveland's on a 2-game winning streak. 39-14, make that 4-0. 27, 16, and 13, and the Cavs are 7-0. 34-12, and Cleveland's on an 11-game winning streak. And with a chance to make it a franchise record 13th straight against Sacramento, LeBron comes up big. He scoops home a layup to go up 2, and then drains a dagger 3 with 15 seconds left for their 13th consecutive win. The king was still the king. LeBron was stuffing the stat sheet on a nightly basis like he was a spry 27-year-old in his prime.
Nah, real
Except
shit.
he was 33 without an all-star teammate by his side.
Like, the
And
nigga was
even
so
that-
good, they thought he was stat padding, but he was really just playing basketball. They thought he was stat padding, but the nigga just playing basketball. Yo, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Except he was 33 without an
Nigga just
all-star
hooping,
teammate by
and
his
they say
side.
you stat padding,
And even
bro.
that didn't slow him down.
You gotta
As they
be
entered
overly
mid-December,
great at your
Cleveland was a
job to do some
flaming
shit
hot
like that, man.
19-2 in their last 21 games, and it launched LeBron into the MVP conversation, sitting right behind James Harden in the NBA's MVP ladder. And now with a game lined up on Christmas Day against the defending
I
NBA
told y'all
champs,
James Harden was
a win can put
insane this
LeBron
year.
as the front runner for MVP. But instead, he and the Cavs went from flaming hot to ice cold. James didn't have a great game on Christmas, and it began a downward spiral. From December 25th to February 6th, Cleveland went 6-13. LeBron was still putting up numbers.
Was this the
but
year
team
that that
around
man
him was
J.R. Smith did that dumb
They were
shit?
too slow, too old, and just a couple days out from the trade deadline, you knew something was gonna change. They don't call him Le GM for nothing. However, a day before the deadline, they play the Minnesota Timberwolves, and LeBron decided to put on a show for his soon-to-be ex-teammates.
James powers it down. James able to
Ooh.
swivel it home.
What's he talking about?
By Butler. Now shakes past him. James.
Damn.
James trying to shake free of Wiggins. Does to the rim. And he ties it. With 4 seconds.
No way those are Cavs jerseys. Them shit look like Pacer jerseys.
Calls a timeout. Chance. Green looking to the front court. Here's LeBron. James. Catch.
Damn.
He did it. LeBron James wins it for Cleveland.
That's the signature at the time. Got a new signature now.
10-15, a game-tying layup, a game-saving block, capped off by a game-winning fadeaway, and celebrating with his teammates that would get traded less than 24 hours later. I'm not even kidding. The Cavs blew it up the very next day to get younger, trading 6 guys with an average age of 30 for 4 players with an average age of 26. It wasn't a superstar or even an all-star for that matter, but they got 26.
God.
It wasn't a superstar.
Oh my, who got shitted on like this?
For 4 players with an average age of 26. It wasn't a superstar
Oh
or even an
God.
all-star for that matter, but they gave LeBron something to play with, and he started balling. As the calendar flipped to March, LeBron was slowly turning into playoff Bron. He averaged over 39-9 on a blistering 55% shooting with 9 30-point games and 4 triple-doubles in the month. The dude was a highlight machine, jaw-dropping one-legged fadeaways in the clutch to close out games, catching bodies that should have him arrested for first-degree murder.
Oh my
and
God!
times in LA that had
He
him
was
looking like
gliding!
Magic Johnson. LeBron's all-around game, dimes
Look at
in
his
LA
pass.
that had him looking
This is a top 3 pass of all time, NBA history ever,
like
ever,
Magic Johnson.
ever.
LeBron
This
and
confused
no
the
look
shit
dimes in
out of
LA
the
that
defense. Look at this.
had him looking like Magic
Confused the
Johnson.
shit out of the
LeBron's all-around
defense.
game was at its absolute peak. He was virtually unguardable, highlighted by another masterpiece in April, a 44-point triple-double against the 76ers for his league-leading 32nd 30-point game of the season. Now, here's the problem. They didn't win that game. Despite LeBron's greatness, the team around him was just average. If he doesn't play
Garbage.
well, they have
Just
almost
say garbage.
no chance of winning. If he drops a 40-point triple-double, winning is still not a guarantee, and it showed in the standings. The Cavs were the 3rd seed for the majority of the year, before slipping down to 4th in the final week of the season, landing them a tougher opponent in the first round of the playoffs and basically killing LeBron's MVP case. He finished 2nd in voting as James Harden walked away with the award in a landslide. The case was made for LeBron, but it didn't matter anymore. The playoffs
James
were around
Harden-
the corner.
James
and the
Harden
king was
already
about
had
to
the
show
narrative,
league
bro.
who's the real MVP. As the 4th seed in the East, Cleveland faced a legit Indiana squad in round 1. And it was a wake-up call. The Pacers trampled them by 18 points on their home court in Game 1. Indy was no joke, and Bron knew it. So in the first quarter of Game 2, he made a statement. He erupted for 20 points in the frame, and he didn't stop there, finishing the game with 46, 12, and 5 on 70% shooting from the field to tie the series at 1.
Crazy.
But back in Indiana, the Pacers escaped Game 3 with a 2-point win to go up 2-1. And you know what that means? We're about to get another masterpiece from LeBron. 32 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists to tie the series at 2. James was putting up video game numbers like it was nothing. And in Game 5 at home, he turned on aimbot.
Aimbot. All right, come on, bro. This sticker is crazy. Yo, bro. Pull up.
LeBron James delivers.
Bro, he just wasn't real, bro. He literally, bro, I'm telling y'all.
Wasn't supposed to go on for much longer. And this dude is nailing game-winning threes at the buzzer to go with 44 points, 10 boards, and 8 dimes. You know, something light. But I'll tell you what wasn't light. Game 6 in Indiana. The Cavs got smoked by 34 points, and now shockingly, a LeBron-led team is going to a Game 7 in round 1. But the result of that Game 7 wasn't much of a shocker. James threw on his backpack and went to work, exploding for 26 in the first half.
I'm already knowing.
And from that point on, you knew it was over.
Oh,
He
yeah,
finished
hell
the
yeah.
game with
This was some
45
LeBron bag
for
work
his
right here.
Third, I repeat, his third
45 points, LeBron bag work, bro.
Into the second round. And you want to know a crazy stat about this series? LeBron did not have a single teammate score more than 20 points in any game throughout the series. The literal definition
nigga was straight
of carrying
carrying.
his team.
Straight carrying.
James's brilliance set up a daunting matchup against the #1 seed Toronto Raptors in the second round. The third consecutive playoff matchup, that is, between these
Look at
two
Drake,
squads.
bro. Drake, bro, you know, I ain't even gonna say nothing about Drake, bro. But this nigga Drake, bro.
I think you know how the story goes. They don't call him LeBronto for nothing.
Nigga Drake, bro.
Down DeRozan. There's that fadeaway, and it's Butter.
How you gonna get mad at somebody
Heat check. Still
for singing Kendrick Lamar lyrics? I don't get it. I understand he was dissing you. He won the battle. He beat you in the rap battle, bro. But it's not even that serious, honestly.
Hold on. We're speechless, Hubie Brown. Here it is. See, it's under 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater.
The whole internet was going crazy after that shot.
What did you expect? He's LeBronto. After dismantling the Raps in Toronto with
Internet was
nasty
broken.
fadeaways, he nails an elegant one-legged fading runner off glass to win Game 3 and take
Like,
Toronto
he would hit
solo.
shit like this,
I mean, look
bro,
at some
for
of these
game.
reactions. It
For
was over.
game.
They killed the Raps by 35 in Game 4 to complete the
Like,
sweep.
who is hitting
And for
that
the 8th
bullshit for
consecutive
game?
season, LeBron is back in the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Boston Celtics. Unfortunately, Kyrie was out for the series due to injuries, but don't take anything away from the Celtics' young core. They were a problem.
Tatum drives down.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Game 1 was a major
They were saying
slap in the
LeBron
face to
finally
LeBron
getting a
and
taste
Cat.
of his
They
home
lost by
medicine,
25
bullying
points, and
people
Bron
that's
had
shorter
it
than him.
rough. 15 points on 7 of 16 shooting and 7 turnovers. But as we've seen this postseason, the dude responds every time. In the first quarter of Game 2, his jumper was butter. He was knocking down long-range missiles, sweeping hooks like a prime Kareem, and opposite shoulder fading threes for a 21-point first quarter. He was unstoppable. He'd finished the game with
There's
a
no way he did
42-point
that
triple-double, and they still lost by double digits. Cleveland
Damn.
was in serious trouble. In fact, as a franchise, the Boston Celtics are 37-0 all time when leading a series 2-0.
Wow.
This is bad, but I swear I've seen a similar graphic like this before. Anything's possible. In Game 3, the Cavs answered. Then in Game 4, LeBron did, with a 44-point bomb for his 6th 40-point game of the playoffs, and just like that, the series is tied. But in Game 5, Boston responded as they put the Cavs on the brink of elimination. LeBron is going to have to do something crazy to will his team to 2 straight wins. And in this case, crazy is actually an understatement. The King tapped into another
Psychotic.
dimension in Game 6, finishing at the cup, cashing in spot-up threes, lacing home mid-range fades. He was on one, but with just a few minutes left, the Celtics cut the lead to single digits. LeBron is in trouble.
James drives, steps back, puts up a 3. Bang! LeBron steps, tries it again. Puts it in! As the shot clock expires, LeBron James with 44. Timeout Boston.
I see why niggas was telling the NBA league to
With
just
2
drug
monster
test
threes in
LeBron,
his
bro.
sweet spot, LeBron seals the deal
I see
with
why
his
niggas was
7th
telling the
40-point game of the
league to drug
postseason
test this
to
man,
force
bro,
a Game
'cause-
7 in Boston. And if you know anything about Game 7 LeBron, then you know what's about to happen.
3-on-1 break for Boston. Rozier to the blocked by James. He did it again. Between the legs. Drives, continues off balance, banks it home. Taken by James. Here comes James in the open floor.
Laskey. Oh!
From behind. Count it. Goaltend and 1. And it's up to 9 with 1:04 remaining.
Wow.
35, 15, and 9, capped off by a powerful and 1 with a primal
Wow.
scream to
That's wild.
miraculously get his team to the NBA Finals. LeBron was Superman against
Ain't
the
no
Celtics,
player carried
but
their
next
team
up,
like this, bro.
He'll have to face his
Not like
kryptonite.
this. Yeah, see, it's like no way you're beating this shit.
When the Warriors
it's
and Cavs
impossible.
faced off in 2017, Cleveland realistically had
they
no chance of winning.
clearly built
And that
their
was with
team to
Kyrie.
stop LeBron,
Fast
bro.
forward to a year later, and you got just LeBron with a weaker supporting cast. The writing was on the wall, but we should keep in mind that Bron's been playing the best basketball of his career. And
It
with
don't
all
matter
these
how
40-point
good he was
games,
playing, he's just not
he's
beating
due
this
to go
team.
for 50.
Bro, he could drop 100 points. He's not beating this team.
Boston leads 7 Houston. James drives and finishes. Great to see him back on the floor. James drives past Livingston and throws it down. James fires a three. That's good.
I'm shocked you downplay Savannah. He said she was all city.
James again from downtown. Picks up James, 8 to shoot. James drives. Shot blocked. Count it.
Straight up bag work from LeBron.
James puts the Cavs up 1 with a
Had no one else on his team to do it, though.
In my opinion, this is the single greatest game of LeBron's career. 51 points, the 5th most ever in the finals, 8 rebounds and 8 assists against the mighty Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. He was the definition of unguardable, and after Draymond poked him in the eye in the second quarter, he was looking like a legit supervillain out there, dude. It was insane. But this game isn't over. LeBron's effort got the Cavs within 1 with 4 seconds left, and George Hill is at the line to shoot 2 free throws. He nails the first, and then
7 remaining. Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked.
This was the year where this nigga J.R. Smith, bro. Get the fuck off the team.
Back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. You get the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead.
JR
that dumb
was
shit.
JR. He thought they had the lead. He dribbled the ball out to kill
How
the
do you,
clock,
bro,
and butchered a
look
chance to
up?
win the
What do
game.
you mean? You,
LeBron
man,
was,
this nigga J.R.
pissed,
Smith, still
say
to
the
this
least.
day, this shit
He knows
pissed me
you
off.
cannot give Golden State any chance to survive, and they just did. The game went into overtime where the Warriors outscored the Cavs by 10 to take Game 1, in what was Cleveland's only chance in this series. From then on, Golden State took care of business, sweeping the Cavaliers with ease and ending LeBron's otherworldly 2018 season. Although it ended without a championship, what LeBron was able to accomplish throughout this year, and especially in the postseason, is still viewed as one of, if not the, single greatest playoff run by an individual player ever.
It literally is.
At 33, this might be it for LeBron. Father Time is finally gonna catch up.
I'll say it again. He'll never have a greater achievement than getting this team to the finals.
I agree. I actually agree. I agree. Bro, that task was damn near impossible getting that team to the finals.
Belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, a shot at history.
Oh, yeah. I was there for that.
No one person has ever shouldered more and gotten his team to the finals.
Hey, bro was unreal. He was unreal, bro. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I just couldn't believe my eyes when I was seeing that boy LeBron on the court. I'm going to be honest with y'all. But yeah, man, y'all already know. I'm going to see y'all boys next video, and I'm out, man. Road to 300 subs, and peace.